Hello, good morning everyone. Happy Mother's Day. This is your timeless Mother's Day message. This is mostly just to make sure that I can film the whole thing and it actually all like films and sound and uploads, and so this is going to be a really quick one, and then we're going to have the pick of cards up as well over the weekend, and then we will be doing the star signs as well. Each one will just get half an hour reading, and then we'll offer the chance of an extended as well. Please do drop a subscribe because I've had to set up a new channel. Just because I wanted a completely fresh start, because with this one I'm going to start doing more different things. So stay tuned if you like true crime, mum blogs, quarantine diaries, that sort of thing. That's what I'm going to try and do on this channel. Since I'm stuck in, I kind of don't care what people think at this point. I'm just going to do what I've always wanted to do, and YOLO. So here we go. What is the message for today, please, for everyone drawn to this message? It is a timeless message, so if you're drawn to it now, 2 years from now, it will still be as relevant. And also, my daughter is here playing, so... Okay, so... There seems to have been some kind of ending, or some kind of transformation is taking place around you. With the Magician here as well, it would indicate that you are manifesting through this time where things are having to transform. With the Death as well, this is like something having to end, but then transforming in and rebirthing in something even better. This can also be a time where, you know, you're feeling really run down and you're feeling like things are really getting on top of you, but you are trying to manifest your way out of it. Let's get one more, please. Queen of Wands, okay, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energies. This is just about being energetic. Sneaking home. Okay, for some of you, you may be sneaking to see your mum. I know on lockdown they've advised that we don't. With the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing this is, and then the Ten of Cups, I'm seeing this is some of you may take the risk to go home because you are a little bit sad. And your cup feels a little bit empty, so maybe you do want to be with your mum today. Ten of Swords, endings. Okay, so this won't be for everyone, but some people are just feeling a little bit run down, a little bit defeated. With the Ten of Swords as well, it can indicate their feeling of not being able to go on. Okay, and just feeling completely run down by a situation in general. Okay, let's get this angel. Yeah, so something's come out of nowhere and it's kind of left you feeling a little bit shaken and wondering how solid everything is that you stand upon, okay, and how much it can be trusted. But through this, there should be an ability to gain some kind of wisdom, okay. With the Tower, it comes out of nowhere and it kind of takes us by surprise, typically, but it's there not just to shed enlightenment, but to give us an insight into things that maybe weren't working before as we thought they were, okay? So the Tower comes in, it shakes things up, it realigns things for you, and quite often you come out the other side with a wisdom and an understanding of things that you maybe wouldn't have looked at before. Some of you may turn to spirituality in this, you know, times of feeling a little bit run down. With the Death and the Ten of Swords, I'm just seeing this as, you know, trying to keep going, trying to stay magic. Ace of Swords, okay. This is like a double-edged sword. Yeah, a lot of worry and a lot of stress for some people. Let's have another one for this Ace of Swords. Yeah, trapped, feeling trapped in in thoughts, in worries. But this is also self-limiting, okay? So if you are going through a period now where things are a little bit dark and the day's closing in, as it feels like, because death doesn't always necessarily represent death, although death could be playing in some way heavily on your mind. It doesn't always mean that someone's going to die or someone's died. This can just simply mean that you're feeling that dark night, okay? You're feeling the sun setting and you're feeling isolated and kind of like things are coming to an end. But with the Magician here, this says that and then with the Tower, this speaks of enlightenment, of wisdom, of magic and power, and of really searching inwards for this time, for what you need in terms of that. Okay. I can see also bravery here. I've got the poppies here. Obviously, the poppies for me symbolise World War II, bravery of the soldiers and all those who fought for the lives of the civilians. So I'm seeing a lot of bravery going on here. So you may be called to be brave during this time. But this is not something that you've really had time to prepare for. Okay, so you're really having to go inwards and find this. Because if you notice, these two are more purple in colour. This middle one is more yellow, which speaks to me of the solar plexus, of the confidence, you know, the charisma, that drive to keep going forward and help others. You know, this is society as well for me as well. So I feel like you're trying to they're saying you've got all of the things that you need at your disposal to survive this feeling. But I do feel like it's coming with its own challenges and you feel trapped in situations at this moment. What is the best way forward? The Fool. Okay. The Fool is a lovely card. He's very childlike. He speaks of new beginnings. King of Swords speaks of making decisions. Okay, so the best way forward for you guys is, I mean, typically that would say to take a leap of faith. With this one, I'm seeing this as if you are going through these two energies, because with this one, he's a clown, he's a joker, you know, he's fun, he's got all them fun things around him, he's got the balls, he's got the magic. So this is to me saying, you know, try and let go of some of these worries, of these concerns, of these swords, this logic, need for communication and clarity and communication. I said communication twice then, didn't I? Ignore that. But this is like saying, you know, try and pull back into that energy of childlike spirit and embracing your inner child. Because I really feel like that's going to help you long term. Get through whatever these tower moments are. What is the best positive message that we can give to anyone drawn to this reading at this time? Actually, let's go back to this feeling of being trapped. How can we resolve this feeling of being trapped? This 10 of Swords, this 8 of Swords. Okay, yeah. This is just letting go of frustrations and allowing yourself to... With the 7 of Wands in reverse there, this would indicate upright that you're feeling on top of your frustrations. With it being in reverse, it indicates that these frustrations are overcoming you at this time. There may be someone around you that wants to help, be some kind of an emotional support with the lovers there, or there may be a choice that you have to make in order for you to get your wish come true. Okay, so even when times are frustrating, if you make the choice in the best vein that you possibly can and you follow the universe's guidance in that, I'm surprised the High Priestess isn't it, but if you follow this magical vibe of the Magician, make the choices that universe wants you to make, then your wish will come true. You know, we never get to then... Pardon, darling? Sorry about that. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be some hard choices that you have to make. Choices that you definitely probably don't want to make. You're feeling kind of forced into making certain choices. But ultimately these choices are going to be what helps bring about this wish fulfillment and get over this energy of feeling defeated. What is this Death in this Tower, please? And what more information can we have about this ending that's coming out of nowhere? Yeah, oh my gosh, look, ten of Swords again. So this is just feeling completely deflated out of nowhere. Completely defeated. But again, like I said, this is the Dark Knight. This is the Dark Knight. This is the death of the situation, the sun's setting, the owl's out. You kind of have an innate wisdom about this. With the sense of the owl there, there's some kind of connection to spirit. There's a possibility for things to still grow out of this situation. Even if you don't see it now, there's a possibility for things to blossom and grow. It's all about, you know, batting back them frustrations, releasing yourself from this stress and this worry, and reconnecting to your childlike nature. I think that's what's going to help you the world. Okay. Okay, so then we've got the world. So something coming into completion. I think for a small part of you, something physically around you is hindered, because the world isn't ending. But also the world isn't ending in your favour. Okay, so and this is also in cycles, generations. Let's get one more for that. Okay, yeah, it could be something from the past. Something related to childhood and happiness that's leaving you feeling very downtrodden, very weary, tired, worn out. But there is an opportunity in here for somewhere. There is an opportunity for a new beginning. And it might be not necessarily the beginning that you'd planned for yourself, but this is nonetheless still going to be a very fruitful new beginning. Again, we've got the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so this is mental clarity. If you can push through this moment of feeling a little bit confused and dazed and run down, then I definitely feel like this is going to come in and work well for you guys. Because I think that's going to change your mindset, and I think then you're going to start to see opportunities in the madness. So whatever you're going through, that you've had to incur some kind of loss, you're feeling really run down and defeated, you really just need to connect to your intuition, okay? Because Spirit's there and it's trying to guide you and give you the answers that you seek. So if you are feeling a bit up in your head, try and ground yourself, meditate. I can send some grounding exercises. If you need some, drop me a message, I'd be happy to help. But grounding, meditating, you know, allowing yourself to connect to source, just going with the flow. Yeah, some of you are definitely, yeah, and as I say that, on the back of the deck is yes. So just say yes. I'm so sorry about that. I have got my daughter at home, so if you don't like the background noise, I'm so sorry. There's absolutely nothing I can do. So priestess, mystic teacher. I feel like, yeah, this is just reiterating that you just need to connect to your intuition, because that's going to give you a lot of the answers that you need. You also got the take a break card, okay? So do take a break, especially when you're feeling exhausted. Take a break, meditate, run a salt bath, you know, do everything that you need to do to be your top best possible self. Because when you're acting from that vibration of making correct decisions, of thinking clearly, speaking clearly, you're able to then make the right choices that are going to enable you to proceed forward in the best light. Even if deep down you're still feeling like absolute shite, you're going to move forward and you're going to raise that vibration enough to make the right decisions. And that's what's going to help you through in the long run. Okay, let's just get you some final oracle cards for anyone drawn to this message. It's definitely about connecting, wind activation. There's a lot of change going on around you at the minute. A lot of change, and it feels very fast paced. Sometimes it may feel very fragile around you, because we've got the wind above the tower here, so this could feel quite fragile at times. Ego, communication. This is the communion. This is your spirit guide trying to contact you. This is your spirit guide trying to come through, offer you some guidance. So do meditate, 'cause I feel like you guys, I think some of you may be Cancerian, Pisces, that type of thing, but otherwise you may have that in your chart somewhere. But I do feel like this is heavily saying you have everything you need within you. You are the magician. You're feeling like this now. Let go of that. Do what you need to do to overcome this, so you can step into this magic, because that's when you're going to make the magic happen around you. Rebirth. This is one of my favourite cards in this whole deck. Okay, so rebirth. This is suggesting that going after the winter, after things have thawed out, beauty grows again. It's not over. After the dark night, the sun rises. After the winter, things grow. Okay, beauty and abundance return. We've got one more, please. Oh, we'll go with this one. Oh, ancestors and generations. Well, how weird that this has come out on Mother's Day. Okay, so for some of you, this could be that you can't see your mum today. I know the UK has advised against seeing some parents if they're elderly or at risk. This could be causing you a lot of pain. You know, if it is, try and be strong. I know it's easy for me to sit there and say that to you. I'm struggling, and I have struggled. It's a very, very difficult situation that we're all facing at this moment in time, not just in the UK, but in the entire world. And it's the universal pain that we are all feeling, and fear as well. You are not alone. You know, there's people on your street, people in your country, people in the world that feel as scared as you do right now, you know, if you are feeling quite defeated by the situation. So just in them moments, remember, you have the power to keep moving forward. You know, things may stagnate for a while. There may be a lot of changes that come in, but I definitely feel like your main message is, even if it's not you, even if it's not your spirit guide, there's definitely something in spirit that is trying to connect and guide you forward. And this may be someone that just wants the best for you. So definitely allow that to connect and take time to just take a break and focus on the beauty of the situation. However hard you have to dig to find that diamond, that sparkle, that prettiness in all the shit and mud, you know, the more worthwhile it is once you get to it. So definitely focus now on these next couple of days. If this is resonating with you, it won't resonate with everyone, but if this is resonating with you, I would definitely suggest over the next coming days working on getting on top of them frustrations, because everything you want is within your reach as long as you align and take notice of what you're inwardly telling yourself, because you know more than you think you do, and you know the right way to get through this, and you just have to learn to, even in the moments of absolute despair, learn to trust yourself, because you are more than capable. Okay, guys, I hope that resonated with some of you. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Find someone else to read cards for you. I don't know what else to say. Other than that, please do stay healthy, stay safe. Keep looking at the advice your local governments are giving you and what to do in terms of the coronavirus. And I please beg of you all, just stay safe and sound. Look after yourself and, of course, look after each other. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.